Not really.
Why you can't?
I'm hearing you, but not through the headphones.
There you gonna be.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. Little stupid mic having there.
Look at that.
You don't even look right sitting right there.
So,
Well, that nigga got no minutes, didn't he?
Come out. Come sit by me.
Look, he don't even know how to defend himself. Shit move fast around here. This the big leagues.
And I'm Hootie, nigga.
This the big leagues, nigga.
This ain't the YMCA.
Listen, I have a very important announcement to make. We had to get rid of Hootie.
Fired, B.
He wasn't cutting the mustard. He wasn't performing.
He was arguing with me too much.
So you gonna see a lot of people come through. We already had to sub the new nigga who done came in.
We're gonna try to change it up every week.
Right. Until we don't ask where he at. Don't say you miss him. He gone, nigga. Goddamn. He gone. Hootie has left the building.
And I'm Hootie, nigga.
He can't defend himself, huh?
So I ain't even finna drink him because he gonna come back and he got.
He'll have what the niggas. I got the pen. I don't care what you believe. Cole Walton. I don't care what you believe. I got the pen, Mustache Smith. The nigga be get mad. That Cole better there. I'm getting you 35-0. God damn. How a nigga recover from there?
count your steps from your desk to your door. And let me know how many steps you take.
I can't wait. Wait till my homeboy get back.
Yeah, man.
Look, these niggas won't even talk, who?
No.
Yeah, man.
I'm enjoying the piece.
Yeah.
That nigga been,
Y'all been arguing a lot.
Yeah, that nigga crazy,
What's with the
man.
beef, man? What's with the
And then, especially, we might talk about a cop killing. Shit, you know whose side he gonna be old on that.
You really never know, though, because he just asked the question and just be like, well, why do you think it's like that? Something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, he gonna have a question now.
He gonna have 10 questions, guys.
What if the cop wasn't feeling good that day?
Remember that episode that nigga rattled off by 3? That nigga said, God damn, who did that 3?
Shout out my nigga.
We ain't talking about that nigga on this motherfucking podcast. I finna goddamn, y'all want me to push the intro and do it? I can do it and run back.
No.
Y'all niggas chumps, man. Fuck that, nigga.
Don't do it. Oh, shit.
Ding, 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 ding. Nigga finna snap the whole dummy.
Yeah.
Wrong button.
Yeah. Let's just let Dance do
Wrong
it.
button. I know where it said I gotta change the thing.
Yeah, don't
Y'all
even worry
niggas
about
don't
it.
want to produce your own show, man. That's
okay.
That's Ray Charles.
That's why you have producers.
Started a goddamn country music show, goddamn.
That's why you have producers right
That's
there.
on Todd playlist, wasn't it?
Ooh,
No,
shit, that was the worst playlist in history.
Nah, here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
And I'm Baron, nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 175. Yes, 175 consistent ass episodes, man. We in this thing, man. We recording on a Saturday because it's Easter egg weekend.
Heroes.
Yeah, it's Easter egg weekend, man. So we decided to record on Saturday today, not Sunday. So we in this thing feeling good, man. We got a couple, one extra person new in the building. He already got subbed one time, as y'all can see, but we're gonna give him another chance. We're gonna put him back in. Coach had to explain the offense to him. We getting it straight. Everything good. So we back in this thing. I would normally say where we at with it, who? But Bear, you here today, so how was your week, man? How your week been so far?
Who are you, Baron? First of all, who are you?
Oh, I'm the 5th dummy.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, hold on. Let me say something. For people who don't know, when you hear that dummy, I've told this story before, but now you get to see him. That's who do that. So as long as you've been hearing the dummy, that's the voice behind the dummy across the table from. Hopefully this is still being recorded on the video, but if not, there he is right there. Yeah. Baron Marks, Media Marks, nigga.
Yeah. You feel me? And I want to correct that. I'm the 6th dummy because Dez would be the 5th dummy. So I'm the 6th dummy because Dez here every week.
Yeah. So he always around, man. You just, may not get him on the mic all the time, but he instrumental.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll start blessing y'all in the group chat. I'll start releasing some of these group chat pictures.
Boy, nigga so flaw.
But nah, Baron, how your week was?
Same old, man. All I do is work, watch TV, watch
that
the
nigga
news.
said work or watch TV.
Watch TV.
Eat.
Lazy ass week.
Yeah, man. I mean, my week be boring, man. Y'all boys be the ones having all the fun.
Yeah, that's true.
I just been laying back watching crypto.
Yeah.
Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Trying to be like can't get right.
No.
No, you been past me. About 12 years ago.
Joe and Hootie are in a different tax bracket on the
yeah,
show.
definitely
So we
Hootie.
have
No,
established that
definitely.
already.
That nigga got a whole gold mic. Nigga, fuck around with y'all.
I'll tell you.
The
boy got his own money.
And somebody gonna have the nerve to say they don't like the sound. Fuck you and your ears.
Somebody's.
Them too.
Somebody's.
Plural.
Them too. Shit, you better get used to it. It ain't gonna
He get ready
change.
to wrap his hand around that bitch.
Right.
Shit, fuck wrong with you?
I know you want to leave me, but I refuse. That nigga got that old Motown ass mic.
Tilt tone, goddamn.
Now this fuck nigga want to FaceTime back.
That nigga got a Motown mic. Man, we rolling now, man. Go
Man,
hang up on that
nigga,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Hootie.
Hey, man, we record, man. See you later.
Yeah. We're doing the podcast,
All right, bye.
Hootie.
Yeah, nigga stepped on my joke. Nigga, that's why he wanted to answer. Nigga, he got hot.
Got him.
Fuck yeah.
Said that nigga Mike came with a perm kit.
That mean,
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Oh yeah, we got the Dummies live. We don't even gotta wait on theirs now. We got them live. But Todd, how your week was?
Yo, man, pretty good, man. You know, the same old. Everybody doing the same shit, seem like working and, you know, going home and
adulting.
This was one of the
Adulting,
weeks
right?
though. This was a quiet week.
Yeah, he wasn't a whole lot for real. Got up this morning and took Taylor to one of her classmates' birthday party. It was a pancake breakfast.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it was dope. It was real dope. And they're in your neighborhood. So I got a first, glance at what it's gonna be. Yeah, you're elitist now. You can't really say nothing about you not having the Dumbest Podcast money in your
I'm moving to the hood.
you just hear me say I just was in your neighborhood, and it's so different from what you were talking about.
You seen Crackhead Willie?
I didn't. I seen
He must not have been. He must not have been up yet.
I seen Karen and her husband running this
You
morning.
ain't
They
see
were
no
jogging.
Karen. You ain't see no Karen. Ain't no
They were
Karen around that
jogging this
bitch.
morning.
That one of them neighborhoods you walk out with the
Yeah.
robe on to go get the newspaper.
I was scared. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I'm definitely getting the news subscriptions just for that.
Wait.
So I go in my
You went
yard.
in, saw the house?
not his house. But where the party was in his neighborhood in that area.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Joe got all the
that long-
podcast. Yeah, cheddar linguine.
I'm checking the mail with my pistol on me.
I don't know why.
You never know.
You gonna go out there, hey, how you doing,
You know
Bob?
what I'm saying? The ops.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I got a lot of ops.
You do. Yeah, but you created the ops, though. But but that's
Still.
another story.
Hey,
But yeah, aside from that, man, that's been my week, Joe. How about yours?
I ain't even gonna lie, boring ass week. Work, you know what I'm saying? Life. Shit, I was trying to sit here and think about anything that I did do. But it's gonna be cool. I'm waiting on Easter Sunday, and it's gonna be too late. Hey y'all. That little tag on your sleeve tomorrow, take that shit off. I know it's gonna be Monday, but take that shit off. And the little butt flap, the little stitches, that ain't supposed to be on there.
Gotta cut 'em
Pull
out.
it apart.
Yeah, so if you listen to this Monday and you did that shit Easter, you shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, just live and learn. That's it.
Before we move it, shout out to my niece Camille. She just crossed AKA.
Congratulations.
So yeah,
So
that's
her
all I
and
was
Tamika-
gonna big up. Yeah,
So her and Tamika came out in the same chapter, huh?
same chapter.
Okay, that's what's up.
I don't want to shout out that.
Yeah, I had to.
That's just a faded red.
I'll let you do
But
that.
but shout out,
I'll let you fight that battle.
but shout out to you said your
My niece,
your
yeah,
niece.
yeah.
Shout out your niece,
Camille Goodman.
Camille.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at
You know
State,
who Camille is? She Beta Pi, at Alabama State.
that's dope.
Yeah. So it's Tamika, Tamika's mom, Tamika's son. Everybody they all crossed the same chapter.
That's what's up.
Oh,
So it's
three
lineage.
Legacy,
generations.
Right.
Legacy.
Dope. Yeah.
My sister crossed in that same chapter too.
Shout
Shit.
out.
Oh, talking about.
See?
See that?
But how about you, Stock?
Boring ass week. It was, I can't really think of what happened this week for real. One thing that was dope, y'all boys came out to the class. Todd been coming for a while. You came.
Oh, yeah, I
that
came.
was dope. I appreciate y'all coming in.
I came in there and was a star.
That nigga cracked one little joke and didn't say nothing.
I was a star.
That nigga cracked. Well, it was a good one. He did good. You know what I mean? But I was quiet this episode in that class. I ain't really say too much this time.
But I should have said that because that was kind of like the highlight of my week. It was cool, just talking.
Was it different than what you expected, or was it about what you expected?
It was what I was expecting, but better. I thought I was just gonna be in a bitch bored in my phone, like I ain't coming back. But definitely want to come back. It was cool. Just as men, it's hard sometimes to actually like be real with yourself and be real with others. So it kind of, you know what I'm saying, showed you and made you have to actually like be real with yourself. So
I think when the women came in, they were caught off guard by what actually go on in there.
Yeah, they thought we in there be playing spades.
Yeah. I wanted to say, hey, you know, you the problem, right?
Well, you boil down to it, that's where it go to, then.
Yeah, you the problem.
When you break it down. But it was, other than that, man, it was a cool week, man. That was really it, man. Wasn't nothing too crazy happen this week for real that I can think of. Shit, Jack, fuck you, nigga. It was a regular ass week, nigga.
Man, I'm so tired of Jack and sending me dumb shit, and I'm just tired of Jack altogether.
Speaking of Jack, people who be listening, hey, Henry, if you listening, I noticed that you've been missing lately ever since you started your podcast, man. That nigga he don't come to chime in that much no more.
He sent something like something
the
crazy.
Tom Brady shit.
Oh yeah, don't nobody really care about that.
But shout out to Henry, man, on the Lunch Y'all podcast, man. That's dope, man. Everybody who coming in the podcast space. Content Factory was booming this week. Get at us if you need any podcast or photography needs, man. We here. Man. This week, everybody feeling it. There's not nobody who exempt from this. But I don't know if y'all saw this, but inflation hit 40-year highs this week. In some just some of the things that increased just over the last year. You got gasoline up 48%, used cars up 35%, gas utilities is up 21%. Shit like meat, fish, and eggs is up 13%. Cars up 12%. Electricity 11%. Food and homes 10%. Transportation 7%. Apparel 6%. And shelter 5%. This is all in a time where like shit, we coming off a pandemic. You coming off a time where people been laid off of jobs or lost jobs. I don't think it's nobody who's been exempt from inflation. What's y'all thoughts on some of the shit that y'all saw over the week with the Biden administration, the different announcement that came in regards to inflation?
I actually got a question. Do you think it's everything is going up like it is, or inflation is happening because people don't want to go to work? They're trying to force people into the workforce?
They basically said that it was we feeling the effects of it because of the war.
Right.
And also, I think it's a supply and demand. It's a shortage. Like shit, I'm looking for a truck right now, and the new ones never came out, so the old ones have more value now, and that shit tough. Like I ain't finna give y'all what y'all asking for.
Right.
I'm sorry.
It's just a lot of shit for real. Like companies out here price gouging for real.
Yeah.
Like I mean, these
like gas does not have to be like there. It's not a shortage on gas.
Right.
They just wanted to put it at that price, and then even with Biden saying that he's going to release the reserve, prices went down maybe 20 cents. Yeah. But nah, they really like gouging, and the government need to step in and be like, no, nigga, gas supposed to be $2.99.
Right. Yeah.
And that's all you can do because it's supposed to be illegal to gouge, but they is. Right. Chicken ain't supposed to be that high. Yeah.
And I've been wondering how they be doing that shit because I saw a gas station. Them niggas like the gas station across the street from Blunt Hall. Like that shit was like at $4.99. Right. Like how the fuck y'all just pick y'all prices?
Right. But stuff like that be higher because they know kids don't want to go nowhere else. They probably don't eat and gotta go over there.
But that's crazy to do that to them little kids. Like them niggas ain't got no money for real.
And nigga, a Bud Light, a 6-pack of Bud Light, probably $15 over there. But that ain't price gouge. It is, but it ain't. But as far as gas, they not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of shit for real. Like the war definitely affects the shit. But again, I think Biden, he hadn't been putting enough emphasis on like helping us. Is more so doing shit that he can wait on. I'll put it like
hey man, I don't care about them Ukraine folks. They racist anyway. So do whatever they need to do and get my gas prices back down and groceries.
Why you can't care about them though?
Because they don't like black people. So why do you care about them?
How you know that?
You see what did you see what they did to black people down
clip.
there?
I saw the clip that they showed.
I don't
But
like
even if people don't, if people don't care about people, do you have a care for humanity though?
if you don't care about me, why should I have to care about you?
I don't know. Like I can't see people. Like I don't care. Like that person got a kid, and then I'm seeing the warplanes fly over, and you hear bombs, and I hear little kids in the background screaming and crying. I think about my kids or how that could be me. So
Now
that's just me.
Now what I'm saying is you shouldn't be invaded. No, that's wrong. But y'all wrap this shit up. Stop letting something got to happen soon. Just make it faster. Whatever y'all gonna do to stop Russia from bothering them, do it fast. Do it sooner than later.
Can they do that like that though?
Yeah.
Everything ain't no simple quick fix
Stop
like
being
that.
diplomatic. Like that's what I don't like about U.S. sometimes.
You saying that now, but if you get drugged into a war with Russia, what if
they can't beat Ukraine? You think we should be scared of them?
Yeah, they got nuclear weapons.
Blow it up.
Man, you're crazy.
Host of problems.
That's why your political career won't take off.
Right.
That's
Nigga wanna-
the reason why.
Nigga, Trump was president.
Shit, Trump got long lumber, goddamn, and influence, and he been Trump as long as he been Trump. They been rapping about Trump.
He ain't been Trump. He ain't been that Trump. He
Yeah,
only
yeah.
been that Trump since Obama.
No, I'm
been
saying like, I know I don't know how we got here, but if you go back and look at the history of rap, I want to have Jay-Z. I want to have money like Donald Trump, shit like that. They've been rapping about him for years.
Early 90s.
Yeah, that's when he actually liked black people. Was perceived to like black people.
They say he never stopped.
I can't see that.
No, he pandered.
Yeah, that's his base.
Yeah, I get that. Just like Buddy in South Carolina, I understand why he being a coon. Like, what's his name? Tim Scott. Because if he do anything for black people, he will not be elected again. So I get it. I don't agree with it, but yeah, you pandered to these poor, uneducated white people, white men, and that got you elected.
And you think that's enough to get somebody elected?
Yeah, that's who voted for him.
I ain't trying to be funny, but if you think that that's enough to get them elected, and you calling them poor white people, and you think that that's all that voted for them people, you the one they laughing at.
Okay. So who voted for Trump?
What you mean?
Most people that voted.
Rich white people.
goddamn.
Shit, some black people like you crazy as hell to think that he got an office off poor people.
No, not got into
That's
office.
what you said.
And okay. Like Obama got into office because for the white women voted for him. Not that wasn't the biggest part, but it only takes a select group to get you in office over the others.
I disagree.
Okay.
But even that being said, it's hard to steal a select group from doing something else. Like it's hard to steal me from being a Democrat. But I will
Nobody's
say
gonna
this.
steal you from being a Democrat.
But I will say this.
But people on the fence will he gave, and the studies show this. This is just numbers. He gave uneducated white men under a certain level a reason to vote.
But
he gave them a voice.
Think about those people
them a
that-
reason. He told them that they was missing out on something.
That's
that
not-
America is not the America that you used to know.
That's not how he won. That's just if you think about that people, that demographic that you talking about, and I don't want to talk about politics too long, but if you think about that demographic that you talking about, ain't they gonna vote for any Republican at that point? Right. Those people that you're talking about gonna vote for any Republican.
They might have been a Democrat.
Right. Whatever. Regardless, they gonna vote for that group, that person anyway.
No, not if you was a Democrat. Like he switched a lot of people that voted for Obama the first time to
The
vote for him.
center people, man. That's
all. That's
That's
literally what I was talking about.
That's middle class people, nigga. That ain't poor people. That's middle class. Those people that's sitting in the center, those are middle people.
And that's where I was going. It's hard to steal me from for voting for a Democratic nominee. But in the space I'm in right now, shit, I could jump to the other side.
I'm center like a motherfucker.
like,
if a Republican
and
came
they
through
come and they
and
talking
didn't
good
teeter the
shit.
line of racism and all that stuff, I might could vote that way.
And I
Before Trump, I would consider myself like center right, but I still voted Democrat on most things. But I would have considered myself center right before Trump. But he just made it so far right. So you know what I'm saying? So there is no more center. Like name one center Republican. It's not.
There's a bunch of them.
One center Democrat. I don't think so. You can look at
There's a bunch of them. They just getting drawn out. Fuck. I can't think.
I'm
of
sorry
I
to
wish
say her
Dez was
name,
here.
but the Supreme Court justice. Look at the vote. It was basically party lines,
Right.
one or two.
Right, but there you said there are none. There's some.
Yeah, but it used to be a lot.
They just right. They're getting drawn out, but there's some.
I just think there is no center no more. You either, unfortunately, far left or far right, and that's trash because that's not helping anybody.
I agree with that
I
part.
agree with that. Yeah.
I guess staying here in politics, we've been seeing a lot about people and their gun regulations. Georgia just became the new state to pretty much do away with, you don't need registration for guns and anybody can open carry now. Alabama already did this. But Biden, the administration, they are trying to do new regulations to combat like those ghost guns and everything because we actually in the middle of a gun violence going up.
Right.
We on an uptick. Overall crime is not up, but gun violence is up significantly. How y'all think that turned out?
Man.
Who win that?
We're gonna take your guns. It's election time, man. You know what I'm saying? They buying for these votes already. And I mean, it's sad to say, man, like, my nigga, that's just not a good look. Like, everybody can carry a gun. Like, everybody don't need a gun.
They don't need it, but
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's perfectly fine. Like, who the fuck gonna stop me from getting a gun? If I'm mentally off and I want to carry a weapon, I can do so.
But in New York, like, something fucking wrong with him.
Right.
But it's not like that person should not be able to have a gun.
Exactly. That's my
and also I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I have a gun. It's registered. I have a permit to carry it. I'd be scared as fuck to open carry as a black man. I just know in hell I'm gonna let a cop see me with a gun.
Right. And you can even let him know it's there and he's still gonna be.
No, nigga.
Like, it's
you give him a reason to shoot you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, sir, I got a gun. Show me your hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. Like, you understand what
that rule is to get us killed and for white people to feel safe.
It's just weird, man.
Has that always been the case?
With gun laws, probably.
I mean,
I thought it was gonna be a thing to where gun control would be on the wraps when it became us getting them a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it went a totally different direction. Like, when I say us, I mean like blacks. I'm just saying, like, so if everybody get guns, that's our color, and you know it's on the rise, then whites are looking like, oh, hold on, these niggas are arming themselves. Let's just put in these hard ass gun laws to make it hard, just like the weed industry.
I thought it would be like vote. I thought it would be like voting. They try to make it harder,
right?
So we couldn't get guns, and
that shit went way left. Yeah. Like, okay, cool. Everybody, you get a gun. You get a gun.
But also, like I say, my fear. They know that too. They know, like, man, black men really ain't gonna be out here just open carrying. Like, I've never seen. This just me personally. I've never seen a black man open carry.
Shit,
I've seen one or two, but
I've seen a lot of white folks have a whole John Wayne on they hip
in Walmart.
Nigga on the egg aisle with a big five.
Big five. Yeah.
But see, me personally, shit, I don't want you to know I have one.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
I want you to talk to me like you don't think I got one.
Right. Because if I know you got one, I know what the fuck I need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal.
But yeah, but fear and like, man, bro, like, why are you open carrying like that? Like, what's the purpose of it? Put that shit over your shirt. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I got a little holster that you just put it over your shirt and you can't really tell. But like, why is you just open carrying like that? Like, it's stupid on so many levels, and to not even make somebody go down and put the paperwork in, like, that's just crazy.
It's gonna make it hard for them to solve crimes too. Like, I don't know how you get.
But those ghost guns are undetectable, so they gotta get them out of
They
here.
gotta stop them because you can like just scratch out the serial numbers. And
they said it was doing that for ghost guns.
Yeah.
Them niggas with them switches and shit.
Right.
All that they finna crack down.
But you
on
can just download it. You can just go get a kit off Amazon, off the internet, and create a gun, make a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and turn a semi-automatic into automatic. Yeah, fully automatic.
That should be so crazy. Nigga get rid of 50 shots in 2 seconds.
Right.
And they said, Buddy in the subway in New York, the only reason why he stopped shooting because the gun jammed. Like, he had all the ammo in the world, the gun just jammed. So if he would have had a better gun or a different gun, it's no telling what would have happened.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but nobody died.
Nobody died.
Man,
That's amazing.
Right.
That's really amazing.
I was excited, not excited, but I was happy to hear that nobody died.
It was a lot of injuries. The gun probably jammed early.
Yeah.
if he'd had a different gun, you know what I'm saying, it might have been different. But I think it was the hysteria because you don't know when it actually jammed. He might have only got a couple of shots off. I don't know how many shots he got off, but he had intentions on doing a lot more damage.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody should not have a gun. Like it's records of him, like it's video of him like being mad at the New York governor or somebody he was pissed off at. But just no, everybody shouldn't have a gun.
But
I think it should be so much harder to get guns than it is.
Man.
But
But show up at Academy with $300-400.
Right. But
You're good to go.
But think about it. Like in that case, it was videos, but how the fuck we gonna find the videos? You know what I'm saying? Like it would literally have to be somebody sitting there or a task force sitting there, like searching this shit all day.
I mean that's true, but he had mental issues. It's clear. So it need to be better at finding that. And when you see people that do have a mental issue, or nigga, just report that shit. It's on social media. It need to be a way to, hey, y'all might need to look at him. It need to be a way.
Now I agree. He had a history. He already had a criminal history. So
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I know he bought the weapon back in like 2011 or something like that. But I would agree with the criminal history part. But like I say, it's hard as fuck to determine like mental illness, like from somebody like that, like somebody who's not on the radar at all, or someone who kind of flying under the radar. Like the motherfucker just explode.
Now that's true, but
You know what I'm
most
saying?
time in these cases, like it's been there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, freedom ain't free, and everybody just don't deserve it.
Now,
Like,
let me ask you this.
watch them niggas.
Let me play devil advocate for a second. If everybody is armed, do you think they take that shot to stop Buddy from shooting and say, oh,
If they have a mental illness, yeah, they probably they not gonna be thinking about that. They're not thinking.
No, I
in their
think
right
he's
mind.
saying
I'm
it.
saying like
if
if somebody,
it's people on
since
the
everybody
subway armed.
if somebody on the subway was armed, you think they take that shot to stop everything from happening?
Yeah, somebody gonna
Lay
do
that
it.
nigga head down.
But I might be wrong, but I think it's still illegal to carry a firearm
It
in
is
New
in
York,
New
right?
York.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, you can't
Yeah,
do
New
it.
York got
Right.
some of the
They got
toughest
okay.
laws
Yeah,
in
so
the country.
so
yeah.
he the king of the hill. You remember that shit as a kid? Like no, except for the cops, but like they said,
Except for
the cops are only there to like create revenue for real, stop people from jumping
Jumping
up
the thing, right?
and
Fuck
get
around.
homeless people out.
Turn around and run them wrong neighborhoods in the Bronx. Them niggas got them.
Oh, they got them. They ain't supposed to have them, but they got them.
Them niggas got them. We was talking about Todd brought up something about weed, and we kind of New York, same vicinity, but New Jersey. I don't know if y'all saw that, but beginning April 21st, the day after 420, New Jersey is about to start allowing recreational marijuana sales.
That's some petty shit. Why you?
Why they didn't do it on the 20th?
Why you do it on 19th? Like,
Man, that shit would have boomed. goddamn.
nigga, you don't know how much money you
come on, man, y'all
flights,
tripping.
It says basically starting April 21st, adults ages 21 and up will be able to legally purchase cannabis and cannabis products without a medical card. Basically, you know, we know this is a historic step. This came off of New Jersey Times, I think, or some shit like that.
Who in charge of marketing? You put out the wrong date. You supposed to be opening on the 19th.
Well, they could make that work. 21. You 21 and up. Come on April 21st and get you 21 grams, nigga. Shit.
Man, that shit produces so much revenue,
Bro,
like and
so much
because
revenue.
just for personal experience, because it was in California when I was out there. Like it's only cash. I think it's like 20% is taxes.
Yeah.
So think about all that money, and then you're a tourist. So shit, all right, let me go out here just so it's just you can go and really buy weed.
Man.
in
I remember-
California, you can go into a store and come back out with weed.
I don't know how long ago it was, but when Denver, when they first introduced it, their first quarter, from the weed sales, they made all their tax money that they made in a year.
Yeah, right.
But the only thing is, they can't put their money in federal banks, so it's all cash business, which corruption. So
Yeah.
that's what Biden need to do. Stop giving us this little bullshit. Like, do these loans and make weed federally legal.
Let me ask y'all. I mean, we still talking about New Jersey. Shots out New Jersey. But I do want to ask y'all. We say with Biden though, like, do he get credit or not for? I mean, the times he came in. He came in during the middle. We had a 2-year pandemic run, and right after the tail of the pandemic, he got a fucking catastrophe on his hands in Russia and Ukraine.
Nah, he done had a tough one. And I came in here, like the HBCUs, like he doing them right. But, hey, man, like, I'm sorry, but you
Inflation.
have to, but you promised me this. I need to see some type of leeway to that.
But see, people get confused, man. It ain't like that man can say, this is what I want to happen, so what I say goes. That shit has to be voted upon.
Orange Man did it.
Yeah.
Orange Man came in.
But you got to think who he's. If he said that, he got those people in Senate saying, okay, he got little puppets. Biden don't have that luxury.
Biden actually has it because Kamala the split vote, but he got a fucked up Democrat that's really not a Democrat. You probably can't think of his name, but he really holding the country hostage. I can't think of his name. He's a Democrat.
I know you're talking about Joe Manchin.
Yes, so he don't have that majority that what I'm saying that, but it's gonna get even worse after the midterms.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really put everything on him. You can if you like, but if you know anything about it, you just got to look at it for what it is. Like, he wants to do things and he wants to do great things potentially, but he's being held hostage basically.
I like what Trump did.
Those ideals.
Nah, his logic was fucked up, but if you're a Republican, you voting with me, or you not a Republican, and that's what Democrats need to be. Hey, Joe Manchin.
Nah, that's on some
fuck wrong with
shit.
you.
You know what I'm saying? You can't.
He's still not gonna do it.
Right.
No, he ain't gonna do it.
Nigga, I gotta answer to my constituents.
Right.
Nigga, I'm not voting with you if I don't believe it.
Right.
He ain't gonna do it. But all you need is one Republican then, and Kamala is the time vote.
I don't know. I just brought that up, but it was still focused on what New Jersey doing. You was about to say something?
No, I was just gonna think. I feel like with Joe, shit, if that's what you ran on, that's what you promised us. Like, if he alleviate some of these student loans, then
Man, he cancel them over. He got my vote for the
I'm telling you.
Please cancel the student loans.
But you know what that does?
I want the knife.
But you know what that does? that helps the economy.
Yeah.
Inflation comes down.
I think it do too, because I think you're gonna go on a rampage of buying.
Right.
You're gonna that business you want to start, that home loan. It makes it easier for people to get home loans. So I think it jumpstarts it. I haven't seen a lot of argument, and I'm willing to be corrected, but I haven't seen a lot of argument on the flip side of what it does to hinder. Right. At this point, it's gotten so high that it costs a lot to buy it. But I seen the motherfuckers spend money like they want to. You know what I mean? Right. And to me, it again stimulates the economy. The only thing is, I saw people say like, to however you want to say it. What if you that nigga who just got through paying your student loans, you paid your $60,000 back, and tomorrow they say, oh, it's gone. And then what happens going forward? So like, what happens about our kids? Are we just more educated and we don't allow them to get student loans? Or are we gonna say, oh, they don't have to do student loans too? Like what come after that?
Nah, you more educated now. Right. And I think like it. And actually put programs in the bill where, hey man, it's gonna take you X amount of time to pay off these loans.
Yeah.
This is gonna affect if you want to buy a house, you try to get a car, business loan, actually educate these kids. And we came up not you because you play sports, but everybody else was like, shit, I got to get these loans. How the fuck else am I going to go to college?
I had to get loans too, nigga. I got master degrees. Nigga, no school paid for that motherfucker. Not you. I'm talking about that motherfucker, the degree.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but I mean the average student, nigga, you had to go to financial aid office, like you was in that bitch, and you were like, man, figure that shit out later, or oh yeah, it's gonna be 2.3 interest rate. You don't understand how much that affects you later on.
There are ways, man. Like anything can be done. Put it on the back end if you paid your student loans off. Like add it to your retirement. You know what I'm saying? Do some shit like that. Like you can do that. You paid it off.
I mean that can't go back forever for everybody to pay this.
Well, I say this and I'm gonna say this and I'm always say it. You know what I mean? Like if you're not gonna get rid of it, just change the way you count it. Do not make student loans. Okay, fine. You don't want to get rid of it all. Just don't make that shit count towards me getting a home, or me getting a car, or me being able to start a business, or me. Fine, count it. Make me accountable for having to pay for it, but don't count that shit against me to try to put a roof over my head and shit like that. That's where it get discussed. If you ain't gonna get rid of it, just change the way it's counted.
Right.
Because if I can get a home, that's equity, there's other things I can do.
Yeah.
Then that's
especially like some of this shit, man. Like, they say, property and real estate and home ownership is the quickest way to get money. You seeing some of this, the way equity have got. I'm seeing 100, 120,000, 130,000 for people who've been in a house 3 and 4 years. They sell it, they get to reap those benefits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they can move on to the next step.
Right.
Nigga, it's hard for anybody in their lifetime to see $100,000.
But also,
liquid.
The reason they not gonna do it is, I went to a PWI. Hey, Baron. But when I went to the financial aid office, everybody in there looked like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they not gonna do it. Because who is it gonna help the most? Us. So that's why they not gonna do it. And then what's our alternative in 2024? Voting for Biden again or voting for Trump? Probably. We gonna give our vote to Biden, and he ain't gonna been the did us shit.
I don't think
I'll have to check stats on that, but I'm willing to bet that it's a lot of white people that got plenty of student loans right with us.
Probably did. I'm not saying we the only people that got student loans. I'm saying when I was in the financial aid office at UAB, most people looked just like me, and we was only like 12, 13% of the.
Maybe it was what time you went.
Yeah. Oh, it's the time.
Yeah, it's probably the time.
But look though,
Them motherfuckers got student loans. Nigga. And don't try to argue with me because who they ain't here. Nigga, I don't want to fight. Nigga, you wrong.
Can't argue with me about something you ain't a part of.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. You wrong.
but look though, I was gonna say like you got programs now like the Birmingham Promise where these kids go to school for free. For real. Like all they got to do is maintain like a C. And you can go to JUCO for 2 years for free in a lot of these cities. Right. So, shit, I would take advantage of that if I was a parent.
Which is crazy because I had just told somebody that. Like, I told the podcast. Like, they teaching those programs to join them. They teaching them the way to circumvent getting all them students, hey, you can go here for this. But they also told them, be careful because some of those you might have to pay $150 for that. But are you taking the right one that'll transfer over? So...
They're begging some of these inner city school kids and counselors to even be in that program. Majority of that program in Birmingham, because it's Birmingham City Schools, is going to Ramsey. And that's just really, I think it's like 70-75% is going to Ramsey. They're begging these other schools that with their students really need to do it. They're just not doing it. I don't know if the counselor's not pushing them. They're not getting the knowledge, but it's not helping. Like, okay, cool. Ramsey kids, but they was going to be good anyway. Yeah. They just was. But these other kids that really need a shot is not being... It was a great program, but the execution is not the best.
I really think, like, college is becoming one of those things that's going to get obsolete. Like, kids are not just going to want to go. They're probably going to pick up a trade or go in business for themselves.
Shit.
Like, I'm really seeing
I'm so good with that. Like, listen, no, nigga, you know how much plumbers making in Alabama?
Yeah, but like, again, and I'm going to always say this. Everybody's not a plumber. Everybody doesn't have, that's a skill. That's a talent. Skill, right. Me and Baron was just talking earlier about Cuz. One of the most talented people we know when it comes to the hands. Nigga, I'm not handy. Right. I'm not very good with my hands, but I got a brain. Right. So, I'm not.
You go to college.
Right. And I was just saying, like, he was saying something about, like, a lot of people may not go to college no more. You got to pick the avenue that best fits your skill set. But I wouldn't discourage Jordan from still going to go get a student loan because, nigga, I got student loans and life is not bad. Like, I'm in a good situation, and I don't think I'd be here without my degree.
I get,
you know what I'm saying? And so, like, I'm just saying, like, skills, that shit ain't for everybody. Like,
it's not. But I was saying, I was just saying everybody does not have to go to college.
But at the same time,
I thought we was doing a podcast.
Again, but I'm saying I wasn't going against what you were saying. He was saying that most people probably not gonna go to college.
You know what? And I shouldn't have attacked you in that way.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry.
Mild down, nigga, a little bit.
But at the same time, start getting you pushback on that. You also got a business.
Yeah, I got a business.
You probably, like, you didn't need a degree to start this business.
Yeah, you didn't.
So,
but I didn't say that you.
Nah, you just wrong. I feel you, Todd. No, just wrong. I feel you, Todd.
Nah, but I'm not saying that, like, you can't start a business or none of that stuff, or that you can't be a plumber or electrician or a videographer. Right. Like, you can be all of those things and don't necessarily have to go to school for that. Right. But I was just saying that everybody's not.
Everybody's not there. I get it.
Yeah, like nigga, you got to go to school to get that CPA shit.
Right. Yeah.
You got to go to school to get that engineering stuff. You got to go to school to be a doctor, a lawyer, and all that stuff.
Right,
so
nurse, all that shit,
some people bring that's what their
That's
skill
what they wanna
set,
do,
right?
right.
And that's all I'm saying. And with the business stuff, Baron, I tell you, I never had a desire to want a business. Right. That shit, I had the idea, the thought, the mindset behind it, but I never really wanted to own business. But it just was a no brainer. You know what I mean? So it just depends. I don't know.
Oh, wait. Nigga, I'm going to tell you a business that you need to be in. Nigga. Baby names.
Slanging.
Yeah, Slangums is one. But there's a woman, New York, right? She charges $10K to name your baby.
Get the fuck out of here. But you know, I ain't shocked because motherfuckers get paid.
Get paid $10K to
take
name
pictures
your
of their
baby.
feet, goddamn. You want to see these feet? Goddamn. I'll pull these bitches out for $19.99.
What that say, Joe? New York woman charges parents $10K to name their baby. She made $150K in 2020 doing that.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
I'm not making
shit. I mean,
we
to
in
be
the
honest,
wrong profession, baby.
If I can add right, she only need 15 dummies.
Is it?
God.
10K to name your baby.
That's a little bit over one dummy a month.
She need
I
college.
got to do is find about
But you know what?
1.3.
She probably already was rich.
She ain't in college.
I'm saying at all.
But if she already rich, then people will pay her to name
Listen,
her
I
baby.
ain't paying her nothing.
Let's call her.
My kid. It's my kid.
Let's get her number. Let's get her on the phone.
It's her circle she in. Shit, if she going to the country club and goddamn, she got a motherfucker in that bitch who worth $250.
And then they would, I just can't.
We just can't think of anything.
Can't think of anything.
10 racks.
Beth.
Right. Hey, look.
Bartholomew.
You know how in the movie when the nigga act like he do, nigga be on that bitch picking up grab.
Sarah.
Check the wind. It's coming. Hold on. Nigga shake the little rocks and nigga got a little smoke. Christy.
I sensed it. It's gonna work for her.
Nigga didn't do shit. Nigga make you come in their shop. You gotta go in the back. You gotta go through them little beads. I'll be back that bit with a little costume on and everything. Goddamn.
You got a little sage. You got a little sage burning.
Let's see if she responds to these names.
I'm gonna set the whole mood of that bitch.
Like on Trading Places on the train, goddamn.
She did not wipe her feet before she came in here.
The dusty feet, please get away.
But there's a market for everything, fool. I say that shit all the time. It is really a market for any and everything. You just gotta have the right clientele. You
Clearly.
And believe that shit.
Yeah.
You just gotta believe that shit. You know.
My God.
Yeah. We saw this week. There was a Twitter takeover. Or attempt to be a Twitter takeover. I don't know if
Elon.
Yeah, Elon Musk, man, basically offered to buy Twitter for $41 billion just days after rejecting a seat on the company. Basically, you know, they tried to offer him a seat on the panel. He basically denied it or didn't want it, but said that he wants to take Twitter in a new direction. There's a group of people out here that feel like censorship has become out of control, that the right to free speech is under attack. And Elon Musk is actually on board basically saying that, hey, I want to take Twitter in a different direction. Y'all ain't doing what I'm supposed to do. $41 billion, this is my only offer. Take it or leave it. Thoughts?
You want this office? Or you...
Yeah. You want...
I need to leave now?
Do I need to name your kid on the way out? Goddamn, because...
That's going to be an extra team.
Hey, do you want to name my kid?
Right, like you can, what you want me to call this? You know, you straight, you need,
Rich.
Do you need help moving your desk in this motherfucker? Because $41 billion, I'm sold. But if you a creator like that and you somebody who got that brain power, you like, nigga, get your $41 billion out of it. You can't buy this.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, Baron, that you hear, you said something like Twitter wasn't made for propaganda. But I know Facebook can definitely be used for propaganda because they're sending you shit. They're showing you what they want you to see based on your algorithms. Can Twitter do that?
They can, but he want to send it. He want to turn it private. So
So it's gonna be like you only see the tweets I want you to see or some shit like that.
No, meaning he don't have to answer the shareholders.
Right.
So he can do whatever he
What the
want.
fuck you want to do?
Like, if we all got equal shares in that company, we can be like, hey man, like if I got 15%, he got 4%, we can come together and say, man, I don't like what they doing.
Right.
Man, we're gonna pull all our shares if you don't stop it.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it's private, ain't nothing you can do about it.
So he can. I was saying he would have to change Twitter. He can
Right.
change it to whatever he wanted to be.
But that's the scary part for me. And then, damn, I forgot what's buddy name that on Twitter.
It's a new guy. I can't.
I know he worth $7 billion. I know he worth like $7 billion himself. But this is his life's work too. So him just selling his life's work that he done put all his effort into. That's from a creative standpoint. That's kind of hard to do too.
41 billion of them things.
Well, he
going
don't
back
get
on the
41
internet
though,
and
but-
I
making
think it was
some
actually
more money.
43.
I thought it was 53.
I think it's 43.
I'm selling and I'm going to create another site. And if that bitch don't jump, so what?
No, I'm selling and I'm gonna be a IG model. I'm gonna be
No, toe model. You gonna be one of the
I ain't selling shit. I ain't selling the goddamn thing ever in my life.
But see, one of they largest shareholders
Time,
from
my
Saudi
list.
Arabia. One of their largest shareholders from Saudi Arabia, he said that he don't see why they should sell it because it's on an uptick. Like he was like, shit, he's offering to buy it for like $53 a share. At its height, the shit was like $70-something a share. So it's down right now, but it's probably just down because the whole market down.
Well, it's down, man, because Twitter died for a minute. Like you remember, like Twitter was cool back in 10,
Right.
11.
Twitter was so live when it was
Yeah,
live. Like I don't.
and then it died for a long
I
time. And then it came
haven't
back
tweeted,
with
yeah.
when Trump, around the time Trump got back in
But
they
office.
should have got rid of Trump.
But shit is still hovering around that 47, 48. So he asking, he want to do it for like 53.
Yeah,
Shit,
they
I
say
would-
it's well over the amount.
Yeah, I would just hold out, to be honest with you.
Sold.
I mean, I get it
I'm
either
out.
way. Shit, I get it either way.
For
goddamn.
real.
I mean, that's generational wealth, goddamn. You work $7 billion, you turn around and get another 43.
Shit, you had 50 B's.
Yeah.
You won't be the Wolf of Wall Street with me, baby. I'm fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. That shit came on last night. I was in that bit watching it like
But-
every time it come on.
hell yeah.
Boy, that's one of the movies you watch every time
Every
it come
time
on.
that bitch come on,
That one of the movies you get mad and you gotta go to jail. Man, damn.
Man, y'all ain't, that nigga ain't really do nothing wrong. He just broke a couple of SEC rules. Like, he ain't really do shit wrong. Like, let that nigga live, man.
I'm not fucking leaving.
But also, I root for the dope boy in every movie, though.
This is very true.
So,
It's very true. You got to.
hey, man.
Oh, that's
Like,
what's
hey,
up.
man. And then I be seeing even a new movie. Hey, man, don't go on that last run. You always get your ass on
Got
that
it
last
told.
goddamn
Got
run.
it.
Man, we gonna make this and we gonna go
No.
live. Baby, we gonna go live on the sea. Nigga, nope. You gonna nigga just like on Benny from the Blunt, what that is? Nigga tried to go get that train, goddamn. Benny from the Blunt caught him.
It was Al Pacino. I can't think of the name, but just like on Blow, that nigga was finna make this deal and go see his daughter.
Nope.
Even the feds was mad, like, nigga, your dumb ass just shouldn't have came in here.
But yeah,
Speaking of, like, well, we was talking about movies and shit, but y'all think it's crazy that DJ Khaled and it was DJ Khaled and I think it wasn't. Well, DJ Khaled got a star, but Denzel doesn't have a star.
Denzel Washington?
Yes, Denzel Washington does not have a star, and I think Brad Pitt doesn't have one either.
Crazy.
well, that just then it's the rules to the star, ain't right?
Right. Somebody.
Because them stars,
Right. Hell yeah.
Brad Pitt
don't
ain't-
get no bigger than them.
niggas,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Yeah.
But I think it's something like you got to ask to be in, and Denzel maybe
Oh,
like,
I don't
man,
Oh man.
I didn't realize that he wasn't as high paid on the list as some of the others.
who Denzel?
Mhm.
Well, it's probably some of the roles he take later in his career.
Mm.
I think he take like passion projects now.
All that nigga shit, they look like passion projects.
Yeah,
that nigga was in a play movie, goddamn it, that shit was good.
Yeah.
That shit was good as fuck. That was one of the better movies I've seen in a long, long time. And that bitch was a while ago. But yeah, I think now like he don't really need the money, and you ain't gonna see him in no blockbuster movie. You just ain't. So I think he just don't want to do that.
They going to just chill and
then that's probably why
he might not be in no blockbuster, but every nigga, all his movies are great.
They hand selected. Shit,
So
I mean, he picking exactly what role he want to play. Right. Shit, and he know he can play that bitch.
They was like, man, Denzel Washington gonna be an action movie. Equalizer. I was like, shit.
Fool.
I didn't expect
that. Shoot nobody in that whole movie.
That nigga just handed. That nigga
didn't shoot.
That nigga literally handed niggas, didn't he?
He didn't kill nobody with a gun that whole movie.
What was the movie where like they went back in time? It was like some deja vu.
Deja vu.
Oh, that was the name of it. Yeah,
look at that.
That shit was good as fuck. But yeah, it's just certain. That's one of the movies like when they come on, you gotta watch it, and it's a few of them. Mm-hmm. Hitch is one for me. I ain't gonna lie. If it come on, Blow, if I catch it, any Godfathers. I can't think of no others, but it's some out there when
man, it's a lot of movies that if I catch, I'm gonna watch. Nigga, I still Chucky come on. I'll be on that, be laughing like a little bitch.
Oh yeah, definitely Wolf of Wall Street.
Them old Adam Sandler movies. Goddamn Big Daddy come on. Goddamn, I'm probably gonna stop and watch it.
Was a wire.
Ray. We got Star.
I ain't
that shit
watching
been coming on.
Shit.
I watch that shit every time.
I ain't watching. Nah.
You don't like Ray?
It was cool. I ain't gonna rewatch it.
I'm watch that shit every
time. Sad ass movie, nigga. Feeling on
nigga, what y'all didn't y'all just do the flip flop shit? Nigga came in, it was a wolf and flip flop. Cause you was saying shit wasn't classic, and every classic you named, he was calling it sad. At your house.
Ray ain't a classic though. It just ain't.
No, I'm not talking about the topic. I'm just saying like you calling it sad now. And every movie that you named that day, he kept saying.
Oh, he did? Because I think we was talking about 90s movies.
Yeah, he was like, nigga, that was sad.
Nigga, that was sad. Nigga, that was sad.
Yeah, nigga looking at me just like I ain't know what I was saying.
Yeah, it wasn't no happy 90s movies. It wasn't.
Okay. Well.
No happy black 90s movies. Wasn't that your point, Todd?
He don't know.
No, I don't know what you're
He just here.
Yeah, I'm just here.
I thought I was saying it.
And I'm nigga.
I'm just here so I won't get fired.
To be honest with you.
The baby.
Shoot him up, bang, bang.
He's been neutralized.
Hey, man, could y'all just make sure y'all ring the sirens so I know to open the gate for y'all when y'all pull up? I don't know if y'all saw this week, man, the baby.
It ain't news because the baby shooter nigga often
shot somebody who allegedly came into his home, broke into his house, basically wasn't authorized to be on his property. He shot him. He neutralized him, in his words. I don't know where y'all at, man. Shit.
Good job, baby.
Stop jumping that nigga. Yeah. Why? I don't know why you would go to that nigga house.
Like once you understand that that's his house and you
that nigga like 4-0.
Yeah, that nigga undefeated.
That nigga shooter, goddamn. That nigga
accurate.
Yeah. You lucky you got hit in the leg, goddamn. Whatever you got hit.
But to be honest, like the baby better than me because I seen he recently said like, "Hey man, I hope." Everything well with Buddy. Just don't come back to my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I have to shoot you for coming into my shit,
you trying to kill.
I don't want you to make it. And I'm gonna shoot you enough for you don't make it. Cause you know where I stay.
Yeah.
I'm shooting a kid.
They're gonna charge you.
I'm like a white cop against an unarmed black kid.
Yeah, they're gonna charge you.
Jonathan
Anderson.
Shit, Buddy got
charged with murder.
He should have stayed his ass out that man's property.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Nigga, I'm shooting a kid. Mm-hmm. You came on my property. I ain't asked you to be here.
They gonna charge you for going back to reload the clip though. Like,
the clip already loaded, baby. And I got 12 of them boys.
13,
yes, sir.
Yeah, but did you have to shoot them 24 times? You shot them 12, but then you went and put the other one in.
No,
and shot the other 12.
It ain't gonna be that. Them 12 gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Cause one gonna go pew.
Yeah.
One gonna go there.
Yeah, I ain't got no sympathy for Buddy though. He should have got damn.
Hell no, you should have died, nigga.
And you should have. And everybody know not to play with the baby.
Yeah.
Don't go in nobody's house, man.
Could have known.
That's one of the crimes I just always thought was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You break into somebody's house.
You don't. Yeah.
And you don't know that they there. I can understand, like you see them leave and everybody like a regular house, but you don't even know
who house you breaking
I'm pretty
into.
sure that nigga that house was lit up enough to know that
that nigga probably partying like.
Yeah, like something was on in that hole to let him know, like somebody could potentially be.
And for you don't know if that nigga not there. That nigga shoot niggas in aisle 3 of Walmart. You don't think he about to shoot you in his house?
He couldn't have known that was the baby house though. He just saw a big ass house and was like, I'm finna run in the door. He couldn't have known.
But you know what? Like what I've realized from stars that big, it's somebody there all the time.
Right.
Like even if they not there,
It's somebody there.
there.
I don't know, cause you be seeing them niggas in California, they be breaking in they niggas shit left and right. But like, man, what the fuck is they security and shit?
But speaking of that, it was a story. It was like 17 gangs are being kind of watched because they go to like Beverly Hills and Hollywood and these expensive places, and they follow the people back home and
what
rob
they do?
theirs. Follow River. Follow it.
That nigga they follow.
But that's they shit now. Hey man, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Yeah, they probably just think that that's an easy lick. But I know what you're talking about. It said more than
34 years in the LAPD. I had never seen this type of criminal behavior.
No, I was
in
agreeing
such
with you.
large groups.
But I'm saying you should let
No
the
coordinating to conduct
you wanna say it
attacks
again?
on unsuspecting
Yeah.
citizens.
Okay, come on, say
Take
it.
their
One more time.
property
Y'all can laugh.
and or
Yeah,
vehicles.
Yeah, come on,
got
go ahead like we
Total
ain't
17
recording.
gangs
Go
have been
ahead.
identified so
You know what I'm
far.
saying? You play stupid games, you
These
get stupid
gangs are from the
prizes.
South Los Angeles area. Many of them are rivals from different states.
That boy good.
They're
That
not
boy
working
good.
together.
Y'all ain't
That
shit.
boy good.
But now that to that story, it said more than 200 social armed robberies have been blamed on different LA street gangs.
Social armed robbers.
That's what it say, nigga. Social armed robbers.
I just don't know what that is. But
Oh, I'm sorry.
In my 34
Southern
years in the
Cal.
LAPD, I've never seen this type of criminal behavior.
Hit it, dude.
SoCal.
Dog.
No coordinating to conduct attacks.
Don't worry.
on unsuspecting
By this point,
citizens.
Dan cut this
Take their
motherfucker out.
oh yeah,
property.
he did something.
All he did was edit
Total
this bitch
17
at
gangs
this
have been
point.
identified so
But yeah,
far.
they was blaming it. They
These
said that
gangs are from the South Los
nigga, in
Angeles
less than
area.
48 hours,
Many of them are
they saw a rise of
rivals from different
78% robberies.
indicating that they're not working together.
That's crazy.
Them niggas getting your ass at the restaurant. Man, you seen them nigga walking in the restaurant, got a nigga, he was, nigga, don't get me while I'm eating my goddamn steak, nigga. Goddamn, nigga had to come out his watch and everything at the
And nigga,
restaurant.
what if this the first date? You know you ain't getting no parts of that.
Yeah, she owe it. And I could behind y'all. Remember that time we got robbed?
Hell no, she gonna leave you like a duck.
I got-
You was supposed to die.
He took my purse and you didn't do anything.
Hey, you know what?
I tell you what.
You go.
You right.
You just go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know she
I
gonna
ain't even call him no Uber.
Then
And
she
you
know
ain't
she
got no phone.
Then she know she gonna
Figure it
tell
out.
she gonna tell that other little nigga, and the other little nigga, I'm like, he ain't do nothing.
Man, if I was there,
He ain't do nothing. That hooted there. He ain't do nothing when you were there.
If I was there, nigga, we would have been in the second line right
I'm telling you, goddamn.
there. Your ass was there.
Yeah, it would have been on the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Better start
R.I.P.
fucking around here.
It's the Mardi Gras music and eating crawfish right now, goddamn.
Oh man, T.I. T.I. has recently stumbled into the comedy arena.
stumbled is a good word.
Yeah, and we see, you know, he got into it with Godfrey. He had an antic back and forth with a woman comedian. I don't know her name, no disrespect. But he had a show in New York, and they booed his ass off the stage. Oh, not off the stage, but they booed his ass at the actual show. Yeah. T.I. basically said, like, nigga, I can command the room, watch my tour, da-da-da-da. We know a lot of that comes from his music. Some comedians reacted basically by saying, like, you know, nigga, this is comedy. This ain't music, nigga. It's totally different ballgame. Just what y'all thoughts on everything that y'all see him doing in the comedy arena?
I think it's dope what he doing, but you ain't there yet, T.I. Like, when you was, before you signed your first deal, you wasn't doing stadiums in music. So you really, like, unsigned right now. Like, nigga, you was at the Barclays trying to do comedy. That ain't your shit. I can see if you were doing Rubber Band Man. Yeah, of course. Niggas pay buku money to goddamn come see a comedy show and you T.I. So they were like, oh, I can't wait to boo this nigga. No, that you funny.
Boo that man.
Yeah, he been having a rough go of it here, man.
And that nigga been doing some weird shit. Like, yeah,
I
when
say
he was
he been
fussing
He
with
been
the
acting a
girl.
little weird.
Yeah,
Like,
he had a rough go.
Nah, come on.
got-
That ain't Rubber Band Man. Come on now.
would y'all give him a shot? He coming to Birmingham.
I hate the comedy club, but I go. The tickets was like $28, but I think they sold out. So do your thing. But that's what he should be doing. Like, yeah, the comedy club shit probably hold about 500-600 people. Cool, do that but don't just jump to no fucking stadium. No, you can't do that. Or arena, like, you can't do that.
You think you ready for the arena
Who?
as a comic?
Who?
You.
Me? Fuck no. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I think I'm funny as fuck. But that ain't my shit.
I got you.
I know that. I ain't ready for the comedy club. Nah. The start on.
I'm gonna sign you for amateur night. Come on.
Keep on signing. Shit. I'll tell you who ain't gonna be there.
We gonna go one day.
Nigga scared of the bright lights.
We gonna go one day, and I'm gonna.
He's scared of the big stage.
You don't think we just going to visit?
I always thought about it, but trying to make you don't need about 5-6 minutes to start. But no, that shit ain't my shit.
We'll find you a writer, man.
Oh no, I'm too funny for that. But I maybe can make that shit better. You know what I'm saying? I just need a bass.
We know what his baseline of jokes gonna be.
Do you really need another 10-piece? Like for real. Like, come on now.
Nigga so trash. That I wasn't even thinking about
Garbage, man.
It's only an hour show. Did you really have to order another meal?
Like, I wasn't even thinking about that, man. You crazy. Who y'all got in the playoffs? Basketball.
I still got Golden State, man. I like Golden State.
You think they're the favorite?
I got them to win it all.
Nobody can stop them?
They healthy.
They healthy. It's gonna be hard. Even though they missing James Wiseman, I still think they're still Golden State.
I think missing somebody that was never there.
James Wiseman?
Yeah. That nigga played, 18 games in 2 years?
But you got to think about it, too, Joe, man. Like, that nigga a 7-foot deer. He's running up and, like, them rim run.
Yeah, but he a John Deere with no battery.
Nigga injury.
He don't move.
But even with that, though, Joe, it's still Golden State. They still play a great brand of basketball.
They do. They probably gonna come out the West. Well, no, I think Phoenix gonna come out the West, and I hope they do. I hope Chris Paul, get him one.
Yeah.
When does he expect to come back? Is he back?
Shit, I thought he was already back.
I think he may be. I ain't 100% sure though.
Yeah, I want
Phoenix. Been hooping. I think they just been resting him.
I want Phoenix to get one. Giannis. I like Giannis.
Giannis.
What's his name?
Giannis. Say it, nigga. Nigga, you spelt that shit. That G gonna be there.
So
Giannis.
Solid G.
Nah, nigga. This ain't lasagna.
Said Giannis.
Giannis, nigga. That's your nigga. I can read. No. Just because your mama couldn't read. They got shit to do with me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you though. I just think the playoff basketball is just totally different from that season shit. Like,
what y'all think about the Nets having a chance? All these people saying the Nets got Vegas even saying. I think Vegas got them having the best chance
out of the East. That East gonna be fun to watch, bro.
It is.
That
East,
tough.
Shit.
All them niggas hooping. And
I watched Trey. He went all last night.
Ooh, that nigga went crazy in the second half.
That little curly haired nigga can hoop.
Yeah,
Trey the truth.
Yes,
it's like his level go a different spot in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
But that what Steph finna do. That boy cold in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But Steph can have his cold times too, though.
Yeah, but
even when
he go cold, you still got Jordan Poole. You gotta go. You still got Clay that you gotta. And Clay ain't even really been Clay.
Right. So who winning for you, Todd?
I gotta go in the state, man.
Who you got, man?
I'm leading with Golden State too.
Go with the Bucks. I'm going
the Grizzlies, nigga.
Yeah. I like them boys down. Hopefully they winning right now against Minnesota.
I just like Morant. I think it's gonna be tough to beat the Bucks. I wouldn't, like y'all said, I wouldn't mind seeing the Suns, man. Chris Paul getting one. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't team up. He went somewhere and built it.
David Stern took one from him.
Yeah,
he
would have been in LA.
Yeah, he would have got one with my boy.
He really should have sued David Stern or something. Like, at least fought that nigga. Like Will Smith, that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you retired now. I'll slap the shit out your ass on the street.
Who retired?
David Stern.
No. Yeah. He gone? Oh, no. Yeah. I'm tripping. Who, let me ask y'all, NBA. Who y'all, this random as fuck, who is y'all favorite player that y'all wish could have still played barring injury? Seeing how their career turned.
Brandon Anderson. Am I saying that right? Portland.
Brandon Roy.
Brandon Roy.
He would call.
Brandon Roy. Oh, Penny. Brandon Roy and Penny.
I gotta say T-Mac, man.
Yeah.
Gotta say T-Mac.
He had a career.
I
love T-Mac. And y'all know how much I love T-Mac. But I don't think, it was injuries at the end of his career.
But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't.
He got a good 10 in with none injuries. So I wouldn't count T-Mac in that. Like, when I say injuries, Brandon Roy, Grant Hill,
Roy, yeah.
Penny, That's probably about it.
I'm going.
Yeah, I was
Grant
gonna say
Hill,
Grant
Derrick
Hill
Rose.
second. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Derrick Rose,
Rose, man.
Right.
Derrick Rose.
That nigga was so exciting to watch before he got hurt, boy.
Yeah, I go Grant Hill too.
Grant Hill,
But I love Brandon Roy and TJ Ford.
Grant Hill went to that
TJ
cracker school.
Ford.
I think TJ Ford would have been kind of cool. I ain't gonna say he would have been superstar level, but I think he would have definitely.
Oh, even though I hate Duke, the point guard that was on the motorcycle.
Jay Will.
Oh, yeah,
Jay
Jason
Will.
Williams, yeah.
Because that nigga put up 30 at Duke.
That's true.
So
Who the Portland had somebody after Roy, didn't it?
Greg Oden.
No, dude.
that nigga was hurt
That
from,
nigga, that
from,
boy,
from Jump Street.
Nigga pulled his hamstring, taking off his warm up. Goddamn, what the fuck is this nigga? Where they fought this nigga at? Goddamn, what the fuck?
Maybe
I
Allen-
feel like it was somebody else.
Allen Houston.
Nah, you played.
I know he played all his years. He just that's what he was.
Nigga had played 27 years.
Yeah, I think I want shit. He had a nice healthy career. Goddamn, fuck you want him to do?
Nigga go play with Walt Frazier. Goddamn.
I don't know the other Portland person you talking about.
I'm trying to think of who it was.
It had to be Brandon Roy.
Eddie Jones. He had a all right career.
No.
but it was Kobe
Kobe
coming.
came.
Yeah, it was what it
Go
was.
put the end of that.
Yeah.
But Brandon Roy was gonna be cold
Yeah,
as
he was.
fuck.
He was.
He was good. He would kill. He was
Yeah,
lighting that bitch up.
yes,
He
sir.
had got sick or something, right?
He
He had
came
a
back.
heart problem or
He
some
came.
shit.
Well, no, he came back in the playoffs, still hurt.
Mm.
Yeah, he should have said "fuck yeah."
But you know what?
But players back then couldn't do that.
But you know what? Bosch probably had another goddamn.
Yeah, Bosch. He
Oh, he had heart.
Yeah, heart problem.
Bosch probably had another goddamn 5-6 in him. Even though he had a.
If he
good
would have
career.
got away from LeBron, he had some more years.
He was cold
in
blooded
in Toronto, he should have stayed put.
Yeah.
I know he got him rings.
He wouldn't have
and
got
shit,
rings
but
there though.
I don't know.
He wouldn't have got rings in
Toronto got one with Kawhi.
Yeah, but they put a team around him. It wasn't no. It was just him.
But they would have.
That's kinda why he was putting up those numbers.
Had Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan in there.
Yeah.
Bums
Huh?
ain't won shit.
Yeah, they was in the mix.
It's in the mix, Joe.
The mix ain't winning.
They lost in the finals, didn't it? Or
Every time to LeBron in the Cavs.
Yeah.
Losers.
This nigga went to the finals 9 years in a row.
Losers.
Crazy, man.
That's a tough crowd, ain't it?
God damn.
They we had put out well, not we, but there was a list. We kind of talked about it a little bit this week. The saddest downfalls in the NFL. We talking about injuries in the NBA. But the saddest downfalls, whether it was potential or injuries or whatever it was, they said of the 21st century. They had the top 14, but number 1 was Todd Gurley. Number 2 was Henry Ruggs. We know what happened there. 3, Luke Kuechly. 4, Robert Griffin. 5, Darius Geis. 6, Plexico Burress. 7, Andrew Luck. 8, Josh Gordon. 9, Titus Young. 10, Justin Blackman. 11, Darrell Green Beckham. 12, Vic. 13, Kevin White. And 14, Johnny Manziel.
Trash list.
Bum list.
It's no way Ryan Leaf shouldn't be high up there. Because at the time, it was like, who do you take, Peyton Manning or Ryan Leaf?
Well, when
that
I
was
see-
a real
But
conversation.
when I
this
see
is
down-
more so, this is more so from injuries. I don't think it's like bust. I think it's like who got hurt.
Oh, from injuries.
Well, Luke Kuechly played a long time.
A
Then he
long
just
time.
walk
Man,
away.
that nigga had
Yeah.
96 concussions, man.
Yeah.
That nigga was a head buster.
so are
He
we
was
saying
done.
injuries or they didn't pay enough?
When I hear downfalls, I'm thinking of these motherfuckers was great. They looked great. They
Oh,
showed
okay. Right.
promise and boom. Because I mean, you look at these names. These people showed nigga Gurley was a beast.
Yeah.
It was.
Luke Kuechly.
Kuechly is a Hall of
retiring.
Fame.
Kuechly was- yeah.
He's
he
a Hall
was-
of Fame type.
But also
Like,
that
Hall of Fame.
happens to running backs though.
Gurley
had
Pat
about a-
Willis. That nigga,
Was gonna be a monster.
That nigga was.
He retired.
No, he just
and
retired.
just
He
retired.
retired at
Got out of
And
there.
there was somebody came right after him, Bowman.
yeah,
Navarro
Antonio
Bowman.
Navarro Bowman. That's it.
Yeah.
The boy just quit.
Yeah, they were like they ain't finna play that shit. for the
Okay,
rest of
I
their
look at
life.
that list different now. Now
Priest,
that you
Priest
put
Holmes
those-
probably should. Priest Holmes was goddamn balling for. He
Man,
got
them
injured.
nigga put Josh Gordon on that hole, and that nigga had probably reinstated 9.
Right.
And that nigga been playing for a long time.
For
man.
real. goddamn.
2013.
I don't know I know a name that really stuck out for me. I thought Darius Geis was gonna do something. He had potential. Justin Blackman, I mean, just
Man,
Jesus.
Jesus. That boy there played 5 snaps in Jackson.
And I had no expectations of Johnny football. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never think he'll be good, but I would have I would have loved to see him get a shot at it. He didn't even he did that year and then he just went crazy.
I thought he would have been in the NFL, you know what I'm saying, for like years.
I didn't never think he would be. Yeah, I ain't never think he'd be good in the NFL.
Yeah. To me,
he was a freestyle quarterback.
I mean,
like that wasn't gonna work. No NFL nigga was gonna break his neck.
Kill him.
Shit. What's Buddy in Cleveland?
Baker Mayfield.
Like he ain't nothing but a journeyman.
Totally different.
Yeah.
I think they real close.
Totally different.
I think one just didn't get the shot that Baker got.
Nah, Johnny Manziel made a lot of shit happen with his feet.
Yeah.
You can't make it's not a lot of quarterbacks gifted enough to make that shit happen with their feet in the league.
No, that's what I was saying. Baker should have got a better. I'm sorry, Johnny Manziel should have got more chances.
But he wasn't.
I think
it was his behavior.
Right.
He did it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Was RG3 really that good in the league?
Hell yeah.
He had like a year or two.
Rookie of the year, but he tore his ACL. Mike Shanahan fucked him up.
He never
ran
came back
from
the. Remember he was the little meme with his leg. Man, they tried to make that man a meme. His leg caved in.
Yeah, if he don't come back and play in that playoff game, they had no chance to win the Super Bowl. So why would you risk
ran him in the ground?
Your franchise quarterback.
Right.
That was a star.
Andrew Luck had a good little run.
Yeah. I just knew he was gonna come back.
Andrew Luck had years though, but I get it. But
he stopped super early.
Yeah,
super early.
What's the backup quarterback, the one that played in New Orleans a few years ago? Black dude played in Minnesota. Started his career in Minnesota.
Black.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Bridgewater.
Shit, Bridgewater was top. Bridgewater was an elite quarterback before he initially got injured.
Good backup.
Not then. Not at the time he wouldn't.
Never a franchise quarterback.
Shit.
Never.
You better go back.
They had him as a franchise quarterback before they had Kirk Cousins.
Them niggas band together then.
They ain't want him.
You better go back and look at them stats. Bridgewater.
He got hurt.
Cold, bro. When he got
hurt in training
He must
camp.
have came from HBCU. That's why y'all saying that.
He was
went to
cold.
Louisville.
That nigga was cold.
That nigga destroyed Florida ass in that bowl game.
But Boston almost took that nigga neck off.
Who gonna win the SWAC next year?
That's not up for debate. But these boys might say
that's
something
why I'm
crazy.
asking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right now.
You don't come on, man. Why y'all say stuff like that?
I say it because
I got him.
everything looks good on paper. But
It ain't paper. It's film. The eye in the sky do not lie. Ain't that what they say?
That's what they say now.
Nigga, this nigga got NFL players at 19 and y'all go, what is y'all talking about?
we gonna find out. We'll find out in Miami because I think that's gonna be the best game of the year. I think the FAMU and Jackson State game is gonna determine.
I think the game in Mobile, JSU, and A&M gonna be the best game of the
Hey
year.
man, y'all stop with that shit, man.
I don't think.
Like, come on,
A&M,
man.
I don't think
Hang on.
A&M
Let me
will.
come. Let me damn.
But
I got some water around here.
I think FAMU and Jackson State down in Miami. Honestly, that's what determined it this year.
I think that's gonna be a pretty good game in Mobile though. A&M and State JSU gonna be a pretty good game.
All right, so,
I really do think
so y'all talking La La Land, and then we come back over here. So y'all keep talking to yourself in La La Land.
But I mean,
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
They look good on paper.
Yeah, y'all talk to each
They
other.
look good on paper. But you still got to win the shit on the field. Don't you?
You ain't talking about?
Y'all done in La La Land?
Don't you? Don't you still got to win on the field?
Are y'all done in La La Land? Jackson State gonna beat the fuck out of everybody in the SWAC, and everybody knows it. They gonna be a 20-point some favorite in every game unless they have a money game.
Okay, but look, until they do it, I have to see it. Like
They just did it.
No, they didn't. They struggled. They had to come back and beat Southern in the fourth quarter. It ain't like they just blowing everybody out.
Who they played for the SWAC championship? Alcorn.
Yeah.
They played from behind the whole game.
Yeah. Like
Did they win?
I mean, but you said
Did y'all see their recruiting class?
But they
That's
not
what I'm
blowing
saying.
folks out. That's what I'm saying.
The best recruiting class in HBCU history in the past maybe 20, 30 years, correct?
Not debating that.
Look.
But you still got to win the shit on the field. That's all I'm saying.
Joe, did we not agree that?
So
A&M had
Deion is a good
recruit?
coach.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Now that's what he need help in. That's what he needs.
Coaching?
Yes.
He just won the SWAC.
With talent.
Oh, so you're saying the SWAC is trash?
No, what I'm saying is
So
he is not a good
somebody
coach.
with no talent at coaching can win the SWAC. That's what you just said, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you just said. He needs help coaching, but he just won the SWAC.
Do you think Deion is gonna be a better coach than what's his name? Hugh Jackson?
Hugh Jackson.
Yep.
Okay.
So why y'all believe in Hugh Jackson but not Deion?
Because he coached the motherfucking NFL team.
Nigga, hey,
What was the fat ass quarterback from Kentucky? He coached the fucking
Jerry Lorenzen.
He coached the NFL team. Is he a great coach?
He wasn't no head coach of no NFL team.
He was a head coach for a second.
Jerry Lorenzen?
Yes, and they got his dumb ass out there. I think in Cleveland.
Shit,
You might be talking about Freddie
No,
Kitchens,
I think
man.
he played. Yeah, you
Hell
talking about
no.
Freddie Kitchens.
Oh,
telling you.
another bum. They all white and fat. Another bum. Y'all just hate Deion so much and I don't understand
Hey,
it.
no, for
that
real.
nigga's gonna run through the sweat.
I don't
We
hate him.
all said collectively that A&M recruited well this year. Did we
They
not?
did.
So why are you counting them out?
To Sweat, to old Sweat standards.
No,
They
No,
did.
no,
man.
no.
They got a lot
A&M
of transfers in them.
A&M
man.
did a
You
hell of a
said it
job.
Right, they did a great job.
Them niggas scooped up all of
I
Miami
take that
ball.
back. They did. Deion gonna beat the shit out of them. And that bum ass coach that like to talk too damn much.
That's why I said, because he recruited well, Deion recruited great. So it's just like,
So does A&M have
now you got a chip on your shoulder based on how you beat me last
The-
year at my homecoming.
Does A&M
That's why I
have
said the game gonna be good.
did A&M recruit the best high school player in the nation?
My God, I mean, is the nigga just like fucking Reeves Island or something? You ain't never seen him play a game in college yet, bro. Like the boy, he good. I get it. But what I'm saying to you is they still gotta strap him
So
on.
now
They
y'all
gotta play.
A&M fans.
I'm just saying I'm not finna give them the championship without them winning it. That's all I'm telling you.
Well,
But
you
that-
can't
but
give
I
them
say
a
that-
trophy.
But I say that with everything.
But when you
though.
say who you think gonna win, y'all know Jackson State is gonna win.
I just said that the game.
Y'all gonna lose y'all shit and fuck with me so bad if Jackson State does not win the sweat.
I just-
Right or wrong?
Right.
Right.
Just like we did
Why?
when they lost.
Why?
When they lost the game to South Carolina. When they lost the game to South Carolina State.
Why you said you really gonna fuck with me if Jackson State don't win? Because y'all know they're supposed to win.
I ain't say that.
No, I'm gonna fuck with you because of how you're doing these antics right now. I
ain't say that.
And all I said was I think the winner will be decided in Miami because I think those are the two best teams.
You still
Just
think
like-
FAMU?
I said FAMU
So
last year.
So
last year.
FAMU is their biggest because FAMU is in the sweat this year, right? This is their first or second year.
Second year.
Second year.
So that's their biggest contender.
To me, yeah, because they in Florida, man, and I was down there last year. and
FAMU,
saw-
we having some good
FAMU,
players.
having some
boy.
players.
And stop. I mean, I'm sorry, Todd. You're saying A&M is their biggest contender.
Based off recruiting, I think that'll be their biggest test.
Combined, they're gonna beat them niggas by 50.
We gonna see. Like I say, hey,
Hey, that's
I
why
want
they
y'all
play
to-
the
That's why
game.
they play the
That's why
game,
they play
right.
the game.
As a competitor, nigga beat your ass by 50. And next year you play him, you think you finna beat me by 50 again?
If you can't help it,
You
yeah.
can't, if you can't do nothing about it,
Yeah,
goddamn, you
but
finna get your
again-
ass. You gonna get your ass beat.
We just said they recruited well.
So they got 50 points better.
Could have been a bad game.
You can huff and puff all you want. I know who finna blow that fucking swag house down though.
Tell you what they gonna do. Lock the door.
Lock the door.
I mean, but honestly, in the next 2 or 3 years, Grambling gonna be a real problem.
Oh man, they can't. They can barely get running water there.
But what I'm saying is, I mean, they probably got one of them. They have history behind them. They just got a great coach,
Every swag team got history behind
not
them.
like Grambling.
Eddie Robinson ain't walking through those doors, or Eugene.
But again, it's Grambling. It's talent down there in New Orleans or in Louisiana. If he can steal some of that talent, just like I was saying, Fam steals a lot of that talent down in Tallahassee and down in that Florida area. Like Marquise Bell, the one I was saying at the beginning of last year. Hey, watch out for number 5. That boy, I've been seeing him like second round on a lot of draft boards.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey, some
don't
talent
happen.
around up. I'm telling you, boy, them boys fast.
I mean, still speaking of swag, I don't know if y'all saw, but the Texans announced a partnership with Texas Southern. Basically, they're gonna donate a lot of material like field turf. They got a lot of equipment, weightlifting equipment,
That's dope.
jumbotrons, all that little stuff to help enhance things that they can use to help use as recruiting tools.
That's super dope.
That's dope.
And it's super dope.
More schools should do that.
With a partnership, so that's gonna be dope.
Are they gonna play them though? or is it just they just gonna give me old
So
stuff?
the Texans gonna play Texas Southern?
What?
So the Texans gonna play Texas Southern?
Oh, the Texans. I thought it was Texas. I'm sorry.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Me.
God damn. Niggas how they gonna play. Nigga, this ain't park ball, goddamn. You go up there. Come on, man. The Dynamite's finna scream at the midgets. Goddamn.
26 corpses out there, bitch.
Nigga better beat the shit out them niggas.
The Giants out there.
Players, yeah, just like that state gonna do the sweat.
They ain't locked the dope.
They ain't even the same division.
Man, y'all saw the nigga for the Patriots. He if he can stay under 375 pounds, did y'all see this? Mm-hmm. If he can stay under 375 pounds, they giving him $750,000 to stay under. So he can get $150,000 if he's under 385 on the first day of off-season program. He get another $75,000 if he under 375 by June 1st. Another $75,000 if he's under 365 on July 15th, and another $25K each week if he stays under 365.
Weight Watchers.
Keto, my nigga.
Cocaine.
This nigga. Keto, my niggas. Woo.
Bags.
How much you weigh now though?
I don't know, but he was a big
Gotta
boy.
be a pretty big boy out now. They're willing to pay this nigga to lose.
Fool, that's
weight.
crazy to pay a nigga to be under 375.
That's how
Nigga
much
like
of a
these,
dog
man.
is.
Right.
They say he contribute a lot.
Shit.
That's crazy.
That's enough motivation, though. I think.
Hell yeah, boy, that's a nigga. How many zeros? Okay,
yeah. Don't put that shit on my plate.
Get that mayonnaise off my shit.
I want an
Salad,
ass sandwich.
And nigga just
No bread, goddamn.
salmon and brown rice, goddamn.
Real, goddamn.
Man, that's
Bring me
crazy.
some trash bags. I'm about to go running.
Yeah.
Damn.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dumb son of a
Dumb
bitch.
ass, stupid ass
Stupid
dummy.
son bitch.
Hey man, this shit was just funny as fuck to me though. Alabama students who swap schools and harmless senior prank get suspended, allegedly threatened with jail. So basically what happened, it's in Clinton. Anybody from Alabama, you know what I'm saying, big ass peach. Two rival schools, they close, probably been knowing each other their whole life. They decided to say, hey, for our senior prank, y'all come to my school, we gonna go to your school. The teachers didn't find out till like the middle of the morning. Seemed like, nigga, you never seen 500 of these students ever, and it's the end of the school year. But they didn't figure it out till the end of the morning, and now they want to suspend the kids. I think your ass should be suspended.
Yeah.
Everybody, every teacher, every assistant, everybody.
Man, how the fuck you see 10 new students or 3 new students in your class and not think nothing?
Like, these are like 6, 7, 8 schools, so it's probably at least 300-400 seniors there, at least. That's just being, you know what I'm saying, on the conservative side. You see all these new students,
Right.
and you don't think of nothing till like the middle of the morning?
That shit stupid. Nigga don't take roll in that bitch.
Nigga don't go to the homeroom.
And then the students don't know where to go, so they're really just roaming around that
How the
bitch.
fuck you know your name? What they gave like name tag, like your name John Luca today. John Luca present.
Hey, run.
First of all, that was live as fuck on the students. That shit, that was a live ass prank. But for the adults, man,
Jail time, though, bro.
just take your lick, man, and go on. Yeah, jail time, man.
that's-
You gonna put
that's
this shit on these kids' permanent record?
Extreme.
Like kind of mess them up from going to college and shit like that? Cause nigga, where was your eyes? What
Was your antenna?
Yeah, where the fuck was your antenna?
Yeah, that's silly.
Well,
Damn.
on that note, Alabama school kids, that's why you are the dummy of the week.
Damn.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
Dumb son
ass.
bitch.
Any news information we forgot to add on, things we forgot to talk about?
Yeah.
Y'all welcome for this Easter show. Cause shit, it took a lot for us to get here. So.
Saturday, no Sunday. Saturday.
No, Sunday. No,
We here.
Saturday. We're here.
We're here. Yeah. Y'all keep on with your transgender things, as you can see.
That nigga went
Yeah.
there. This is a perfect place to be locked up.
This is a perfect place to be locked up. In New Jersey, the 2 pregnant women came up, you know what I'm saying, in jail, pregnant by one of the transgender
I'm locked up.
And they won't let
The nigga had a hell of a plan.
I'm telling you that boy, that was mastermind. Genius.
Let me go to jail. I'm gonna identify as a woman. Put me in there, babe. I'm the
They
man.
gonna put your ass right in the male Superman.
Yeah.
Come here, Peaches. God, that nigga had Peaches.
Delicious. What was the
I don't know about none of that. I'm talking about you, nigga. You gonna be Peaches.
I ain't gonna be no motherfucking bitch.
You just said you was.
In the women's jail.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. They gonna send your ass to the nigga jail. You gonna be stuck. Identify
I'm
as Peaches.
transgender. I identify as a woman.
It's okay.
You can't tell me no different.
I did just found out this week too that every time you go to the doctor has to ask you, what is your kid identify as? No, they have to ask you that.
Really?
That's silly, man.
Silly as fuck.
I saw somewhere, I think it's California, they're trying to take gender off the birth certificate.
That's crazy.
Hey, bro, we live in a wild ass world.
That
Like,
shit is
boy, a boy,
time.
like a boy not a boy no more.
Yeah, that's some silly shit.
Man, it is what it is. And on that note, man, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Baron, for coming to hang out with us, man.
bud.
You much better than Hootie.
Man, no problem, man. Hey, I just want to say this, man. Who did put some ice? We know you got circumcised this week. Put some